Hey everybody, how you doing? This is Frankie B, and this is a huge piece, 11 by 17 on comic book board. And this is a big piece that I'm doing for a fellow artisan as an art trade. And so, yeah, this is Voltus V. In the center, you got the bad guys, and then you have Voltron over here. This is a very ambitious piece because it's going to be, I'm going to be inking this and then hand coloring it in marker. So I thought I'll start, cracking on it and jumping on it. So anyway, I would like to thank you for stopping by and checking out the video, as well as my YouTube channel. Appreciate it if you share, or if you like to subscribe just to stay in the loop on all my posts and stuff. But overall, hey man, if you're just coming out just to hang and check it out, hey, much love, I appreciate it. So anyway, again, this is going to be a mashup video. I'm going to try not to talk too much because I can get wordy. But yeah, just a little bit of talking, a little bit of drawing, let you see the process, and then I'm going to switch to hyperlapse. And I'm probably going to be doing this as a couple of segments because this can end up being a very big video. And man, I don't even know if my external hard drive can even handle this much amount of videos and stuff. But anyway, well, let's see what happens. All right, let's get this going. So I'm going to grab some Statler markers. I hope I'm saying them right. And I'm going to start laying down, getting some of this stuff out. First, get my tools. In here, I'm scrambling, getting a couple of pens, color pens, to lay down some stuff. All right, this is boom. All right, cool. So let's get this going. Let's get this party going. So the first thing first is I'm gonna get in here and do these beams. Now, since I know this is going to be a color piece, I'm gonna try to lay out my the beam colors and stuff. It's just as a guide to help me. And anyway, hopefully you can see it's 11 by 17 horizontal. So let's see. All right. So right here is we're gonna have a meeting of two combiners, super robot combiners. You have Golion, or aka Voltron, against Voltus 5 or Voltus V. And the way I wanted to shape this piece is, again, I always loved when they would do these animes and maybe even mangas, but mostly animes I saw where they would bring different characters or robots into certain scenarios, even in superhero books too, where it's like it seems almost like they're going to be combative, but then they end up joining forces to fight even greater evil. And that's what this piece in my mind is sort of conveying, is the fact that we don't know what's going on in the scenario. Like there's a bigger story going on. Clearly with the you have the faces of the bad guys kind of superimposed, which is definitely a classic trope that I love using. See, surprisingly, before I even start on that, I got my kneaded erase and kind of knock back some of this. For this kind of piece right here, I went very heavy-handed. There's a lot of different things going on. So it's good to kind of knock a little bit of the lead back. So you take the kneaded eraser and just kind of, this kneaded eraser is so dirty, could be a lot better, but it knocks it back a little bit, just a little. I'll come in and erase afterwards after I've laid down my line work, but it just helps a little bit. Just a little technique, but as you can see, there you go. Get some line there. Now I'm going to do Voltus blade doesn't glow, but just for this time, hey man, one of the things about it is I'm a fine believer in not trying to take something and kind of elevate it. That's the whole point of art. I like to try to shake it up. That's my voice. Am I trying to duplicate something like a photograph, or am I trying to say something? So in this, I'm kind of doing it like a nice strong blue, strong, nice heavy, nice strong line. When I add the colors and the highlights into it, it should be pretty cool. It should come out really nice. Clean up in there. Right, now I'm gonna go with a different kind of blue in the center of it. Now, man, the art trade for this is going to be phenomenal. It's actually going to be a custom figure of Voltus by a really talented artist from the Philippines named Wilson, who's going to, he's doing me an actual figure. And I'm just like, all right. When I told him, I said, hey, man, I said, this is a long shot, but, would you like to do an art swap, just to get that figure, because he does great work. It's going to be a wooden figure. I'm not going to say which robot. It's not going to be Voltus. He's known for his Voltus B characters, but I went for a character that I really love. I like Voltus too, don't get me wrong, but this character I really, really love. So, and we talked about it, and he said, yeah, sure. So I said, all right, for that, I said, I'll do this, an original piece of artwork for you. Big piece, And so this is it. So here I am, laying down the art. And it's funny because it's like, I'm always trying to find different, ways of doing scenes and stuff. So it took me a while. Like I was sort of thinking about how I wanted to lay it out. And I began looking at various samurai pictures and, references with how they hold swords and stuff like this. And I found a really cool reference and I said, all right, I'm going with that. I like that. I wanted to show it like he's holding that sword and he's just kind of waiting. All right. Hope you like the jams. The jams are royalty free from YouTube, which are great. I made sort of like a mixtape of them. It's easy, simple, and I like it. Not too complicated. That's one thing about me. I try to keep things. I try not to complicate my stuff with extra things. As I'm getting older, I'm just like, I don't want stress. I don't want drama. Just want to just get in there, do the job, and then and then on to the next adventure. That's my mentality. When I was younger, I suppose I would get so wrapped up in things, but now as I get older, those things don't seem that important. All right, so let's put this in there. That's nice. I think I'm gonna add a little bit with fingers, but I add them like they're almost flat, kind of, Boom, boom, boom. And as I said in previous videos, if you see my other videos, is that it just makes me really happy to see so much. You're seeing a huge resurgence of giant mech drawing and kaiju drawing and stuff like that. It does. It warms my heart because that's, again, not to take away from, things like superheroes and fantasy and stuff like that, which I love as well, big time. It's just nice to see that level of people loving the genre enough so that they contribute those kind of illustrations and stuff like that and storytelling. It's just so important. I'm always a huge believer in that we need to have a lot of choices when it comes to the stuff, the comics and things like that to read. It shouldn't just be one note. Yeah, definitely a believer in that. Yeah. I think if we just had only one note, we would never have gotten like the Ninja Turtles or Cerebus or, Crumb's work, and just, Shogun Warriors, and Humanoids. You just wouldn't have got it. All right. In one of my videos, I actually mentioned how, like, I do tend to shy away, man, from doing these more, like, even though I'm a huge fan of combiner robots, it's kind of like, it still is a part of me where I tend to like characters that have a more, organic kind of body type, like Mazinga Z. Mazinga Z just looks like just a humanoid, more humanoid kind of, robot design, the round chest and stuff like that, round forearms, that kind of thing. You don't have to rely too much on bringing out the tools like rulers or any kind of straight edge, But in saying that, I will admit, like, once I get it done, once I get into it, then I'm like, okay, all right, cool. I'm glad I'm working on it. So, all right, how's that looking? Hope you guys can see that. Oh man, it's so big. All right, let's see. I showed the Wilson the rough sketch of this, and he just was like, wow, man, that's freaking amazing. I think that once it gets all colored up and stuff, as you can imagine, this is a piece that, I'm glad I'm starting it now, because then I can, once I get it inked, I can give it some time to rest, and I can work on other stuff. And then when the time comes, then I can, because these are going to be huge assignments. I mean, huge assignments, huge things to do. So, I was actually commissioned to do a piece for him for his birthday, but he ended up getting it for Christmas, a Christmas present. But I did a Voltus 5 wooden figure for him, full color, marker, everything, beautiful piece. And he ended up putting it next to it. So now this one would be, another original that he'll have. All right. All right. There we go. Boom, boom, boom. All right. Well, all right. This is the point where I'm going to switch over to hyperlapse and stuff, and then it'll speed it up, and then we'll call this part 1. So, hey, thanks again for hanging out with me a little bit, and with this new piece I'm working on. And as always, the art must flow.